Hello everyone, welcome to session 3, which I recorded following one of your requests for a deep stretch. Please make sure you've got a couple of blocks or books next to you and a strap or a scarf. Sit on your heels, or if this doesn't feel comfortable, use a block or a cushion underneath your buttocks. Make sure the spine is straight. Relax and soften the shoulders. Relax the face. And become aware of your breath. Easy inhalations and easy exhalations. Keeping this rhythm of breath throughout the practice. Now extend the left arm to the side and bend the head over to the right, feeling a stretch along the left side of the neck. Try to bring the chin over towards the right shoulder for slightly different feel of the stretch. Continue breathing. Easy inhalations and exhalations. Now let's change sides. Stretching the right fingertips down and bending the head over to the left. And then chin over towards your left shoulder. Keep breathing. Deep, long inhales and exhales. Now interlace the fingers, turn the palms towards the sky and stretch all the way from your waist. Try to keep the arms straight, look towards them. On your next exhale, bring the interlace behind your neck, chin down to the chest, elbows towards one another. Keep the spine long and straight. Breathe. On your next inhalation, open the elbows, send the chest forwards and up. Continue breathing. If at any point the breath feels constrained, gently come out of the pose and continue breathing. Inhale and stretch the arms up one more time, palms pressing up, and exhale. Grab the left wrist with the right hand and bend over to the right. Look underneath your left armpit. Try to open the left shoulder. And then inhale, return to the center, opposite side. Feel the stretch along the side of the body. Continue breathing. And inhale, come back to center. Slowly release the arms. Bring them towards the back. Send the chest forward and up. Feeling a stretch along the front of the chest. Keep opening the arms to the back. And then slowly bringing the right arm in front of the chest. And with the left elbow, bring the arm closer to the body. Keep the body facing forward. Breathing into every single stretch. Swap sides. Body to the center. Bringing the arm closer to the chest. And then slowly release the stretch. Now we're going to work into our soles. It's an area of the body that rarely gets any attention. So tucking the toes under, try and sit on them. Inhale, bring both arms up, right elbow over left, and intertwine the forearms, pressing the palms against one another or the backs of the palms against one another. If at any time the stretch of the soles becomes too intense, you can untuck the toes and come down. Now, let's press the hands in front of the knees and lift the knees off the floor. This will stretch the fronts of the ankles. And exhale, come back down, tuck the toes under, sit on the heels, and let's repeat the eagle arm stretch on the other side. This time left arm over the right, intertwine the forearms. Keep pressing the elbows against one another, the palms against one another, feeling a nice stretch between your shoulder blades. And then come out of the stretch. Moving on to a forearm stretch. Place the hands in front of you with the fingers pointing towards your knees. And then slowly bring the bottom towards your heels. You should feel a nice stretch along the fronts of your arms. And to vary the intensity of the stretch, you can either walk the hands forward or backwards. Now, let's bring the fists against one another. Press the back of the palms on the floor and try and stretch your arms. Another great stretch for your arms, your wrists. Remember to breathe. And slowly release. Shake the hands and sit cross-legged. We'll continue stretching the upper body. Grab your strap or your scarf. Hold it with the hands wider than your shoulders. And on your next inhalation, slowly bring the arms above the head. And exhale, try to bring the arms behind the back without bending the elbows. You might need to adjust the grip. And then inhale up, exhale arms forward. Work with the breath. Inhaling, arms going up, and exhaling, arms coming down. If it feels okay for you, you can hold the arms behind the back and breathe. Breathing into the areas of tension. Slowly release, bringing the arms forward. And then let's go into a twist. Bring the right palm onto your left knee and the left arm as close to the body as you can. If you can't reach the floor, you can use one of the blocks or books. On the inhale, grow tall, and on the exhale, twist. Inhaling, extending the spine. Exhaling, squeezing all the air out, looking behind the left shoulder. Continue like that. On your next inhale, come back to the center and let's repeat on the other side. Inhale, extending the spine. Exhale, twist. Bringing the belly button gently towards the spine. Exhaling all the air out. Inhaling, growing tall. Exhaling, deepening the twist. Inhale and come back to the center. Let's take the strap once again. Bring it behind you. Or if you can easily interlace the fingers behind the back without using a strap, you can do that. Inhale and exhale. Fall forward as far as it's comfortable. You can use a block underneath the forehead and try to bring the arms as far forward as you can. Breathe. Inhale, slowly come up. Let's change the crossing of the legs and repeat one more time. Inhale, arms behind the back. Exhale, come forward. Try to relax the forehead on the floor or on a block in front. And stretch the arms straight, bringing them forward. Inhale, come out slowly. Now let's come onto all fours and continue stretching into the arms and the chest. Placing the blocks or the books in front of you. Support the backs of the elbows on them and try and thread the head through the arms. You may need to adjust the position of your knees, maybe walk them back a little, and then send the chest towards the floor and the hands towards your back. If possible, touching the space between your shoulder blades or keeping the hands in prayer. You should feel a nice stretch along the biceps. Continue breathing. And then slowly, carefully, come out of the stretch. Remove the blocks. And send the arms as far forward as you can, opening them to mat distance, and then allow the chest to fall towards the floor, supporting the forehead or the chin. You can use a block underneath your forehead if you can't reach the floor. Continue breathing. This is a great stretch for the chest and the shoulders. Inhaling and exhaling. Long, smooth inhales. Long, smooth exhales. And then slowly come out of the stretch, placing the hips and the belly on the floor, pressing the tops of the feet into the floor, elbows under the shoulders. Send the chest forward and up. Optional here to stretch the arms if it feels good. Try to keep the neck long by tucking the chin into the chest. And then slowly release. Hands next to the chest, coming all the way back. Hips on your heels, stretch the arms forward. Child's pose. Relax the forehead on the ground. If it doesn't reach the floor, use one of your blocks or your books. And then slowly tucking the toes under, send the hips towards the sky. Remember, you can keep the knees bent, but try to keep the spine as straight as you can. Start bending the knees one after the other, walking the dog. Press the hands into the floor and try to send the chest as close to your thighs as you can. Keep bending the knees, chest as close to the thighs. And then slowly try to send the heels towards the back. Breathe here. Now let's stretch the right leg up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then slowly bring the leg forward and in between your hands. Remember, you can always push the heel forward with one of your hands. Maybe use blocks if you can't reach the floor, and start moving slowly forwards and back and up and down. Now bring the right hand inside the right foot and start making small circles outwards with the hip and then inwards. And then gently release the knee down on the floor. Inhale, elongate the spine. And then exhale, either stay here or bring the blocks underneath your elbows, supporting the elbows on them. Or if you don't need blocks, elbows down on the floor. A deep stretch in the hip area. And then slowly come out of the pose. Shift your hips backwards. Grab your blocks if you can't reach the floor, straightening your right leg. Extend the spine. Exhale, fold forward. If you notice that you're rounding the spine, please bend the right leg and try to keep the spine as long as you can. Relax the head and the neck. And on the next inhalation, shift forward again, bend the right knee, grab the blocks if you can't reach the floor and extend the spine. Low lunge, continuing to work into the hip flexors. Inhale and bring the body to vertical. Gently tuck the tail under and open the arms to the side, squeezing the shoulder blades towards one another. Chest forward and up. And exhale. Frame the front foot. Left hand stays down. Open the right arm towards the ceiling. Back knee can be on or off the floor. Extend the crown of the head to the front, the heel to the back. Exhale. Release the back knee down on the floor. Swivel the back shin so it's parallel to the back end of the mat. Right hand inside your right foot. Open the chest and send the left arm up this time. Chest opening up, expanding. Keep breathing. And exhale. Both hands down. Remove the blocks. Press the hands into the floor. Lift the hips up into downward facing dog. Take a few moments here to stretch the body. Maybe bend the knees and try and bring the chest as close to the thighs as you can. We'll take a few more moments here and repeat the sequence on the left leg. Left leg up, 10 pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly bring the leg forward in between your hands. Start moving the hips forward and back, and up and down. Then bring the left hand on the inside of your left foot and start circling the hips outwards and inwards. And then release the back knee on the floor. If you need your blocks, bring them on the inside of your left foot. Press the arms, straighten the spine, take an inhale, and on your exhale, come down, either elbows on your blocks or on the floor. Stretching the right hip flexor this time. Smooth, long inhales and exhales. And slowly come up. Shift the hips backwards. Try and straighten the left leg, but that should not be your aim. Rather, try and keep the spine as long as straight as you can. You can bend the left knee and try and flex the left foot. Inhale, come forward. Bend the left knee, hands either side of your foot, either on the blocks or on the floor. And inhale to come to vertical. Engage the thighs, tuck the tail under, strong core, and send the arms to the side. Make fists with your hands, chest forward and up. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next exhale, bring the hands down. This time the right hand will stay on the floor. Extend the left arm up, coming into a twist. Optional, back knee off the floor. Keep pressing the right hand down, extending the left arm towards the sky. Exhale, back knee down. Now bring the left arm on the inside of your left knee. Swivel the back shin so it's parallel to the back of the mat, and extend the right arm up. Open the chest and continue breathing. Exhale, hand down. Now remove the blocks. Press the hands into the floor and push yourself up into downward facing dog. Press the chest towards your thighs, the heels towards the back of the room. Now step the right leg forwards and turn towards the left. Opening the legs wider than your hips. Come halfway up and exhale. Fall forwards. If you can't reach the floor, you can use your blocks. Place the hands on the blocks or on the floor. Shift the weight forwards so it's equally spread between your heels and your toes. Try to keep the back long. Inhale come halfway up. Place the right hand just underneath your head on the floor and extend the left arm up, or bring it behind your back and tuck it on the inner right thigh. Extend the crown to the front, square the hips. Exhale, release. Repeat on the other side. Press the left arm down, extend the right arm up, crown to the front. Optional to tuck the right arm on your left inner thigh. And exhale, release. Interlace the hands behind your back, or use your strap or your towel so that you can open up into the shoulder area. Bend forward and bring the arms as far forwards as you can. Release the neck. Extend the spine. Shift the weight forwards and breathe. Slowly inhale, release the arms, bring the hands down on the floor. Open the right foot to 45 degrees and squat down. Hands can be in front of the chest in prayer, or you can bind your arms behind your back. Left leg is straight, flex the foot. If you're binding, try to open the left shoulder. And slowly release. Shift to the other side, this time left toes to 45 degrees. Squat down, flex the right foot. Hands in prayer, or optional, binding behind your back. If you're binding, remember to try and open the right shoulder. Look up. A couple more breaths here. And release. Inhale, come up. And slowly start bringing the toes and the heels towards one another until they're slightly wider than your hips. Squat down, hands in prayer. If your heels are off the floor, use your blocks to support them. Keeping the back straight, long, chin to the chest. You can press the knees outwards with your elbows. And slowly release, removing the blocks, and come to a forward fold. You can bend the knees deeply, release the top of the head, release the neck, grab the opposite elbows, and hang there for a bit. Releasing the arms down, and then very slowly step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the right leg forward and prepare for pigeon pose. If you're leaning too much over to the right, place one of the blocks or your book underneath your hip. Try to square the hips and fall forwards. It's important here that you work with your body. The more you open your right shin forwards, the more deep the stretch becomes. Similarly, the more you come down on your arms, the deeper you go. So work with what feels comfortable. The breathing should be easy and unobstructed. Try to release the muscles here. We tend to hold on to the muscles in most of the poses. In this one, however, try to release them. Inhale, come all the way up, and try to grab the back leg with your left arm and press the shin towards your buttocks. If it's not possible to reach your leg with the arm, you can use your strap. Bring the heel as close to the body as you can and try to keep square to the front. This stretch will work into your left quadriceps. And then slowly release. Tuck the back toes under, press the hands into the floor and come into downward facing dog. Take an inhale and an exhale, and then slowly bring the left leg forward in pigeon. Again, adjust the body. Make sure you're not leaning too much over to the left, otherwise support the left buttock with your block. Inhale, and then slowly come forwards. Release the body down as far as it feels comfortable. Release the muscles and breathe. Try and bring the breath into those areas that you feel tension and discomfort. And slowly inhale to come up. Bring the right shin towards your buttocks, either with your hand or with the help of the strap. Press towards your buttock. Square the hips to the front. Deep inhales and exhales. And slowly release. From here, swivel both legs forwards. Send the legs in front of you. Hands behind with the fingers pointing forwards. Bend the knees, feet hip distance apart on the floor, and press the hips as high up as you can. There should be a straight line from your shoulders all the way to the knees. Keep breathing. And slowly release the hips down. Straighten the legs forwards. Flex the feet so that your toes are pointing towards your head. Extend the spine, make it really very long. Extend the arms and hinge forwards from the hips. Instead of rounding the back, bend the knees and keep the back as straight as you can. You may not be able to reach very far, or you might need to grab your strap and hook it around your toes. And then slowly proceed to fall forwards without compromising the straightness of your back. Release the head. Breathe. This is the last stretch from this sequence, and I hope that your body will move with more fluidity and ease throughout your day. Inhale to slowly come out of the stretch. Come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Allow the hands to rest on your knees and elongate the spine. Chin to the chest. Take a few moments to notice your body, your mind, and your breath. Thank you very much for practicing with me. Namaste and enjoy